Got a jam-packed Monday mashup for you today. We're going to go over spot price, latest acquisitions, housing market, cryptocurrency, factors that make spot price go up or down, and eBay sellers cleaning the coin before they send it to you. What's up with that? And be sure to check out the featured channel. Stay tuned. Well, what's going on, YouTube? How the heck are ya? Welcome to another edition of the Silver and Gold Stack Attack, episode number 76. As always, I'd like to thank you for taking a few minutes out of your day to check out the new video. And if you'd like to help support this channel, then why not click on that thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. All those actions really help to promote the channel, and you know I humbly appreciate the support. So here it is, Monday mashup for the 23rd of May. 2022. Got a lot of stuff to go over, so let's get ready to roll. All right, let's take a quick look at some spot prices. Silver has recovered back into the $22 range, and it looks like that's earlier today we hit our highest since since May 6th, I believe, 22 and change. So we're on the incline, and you can see the chart steadily moving up. 23 range isn't unreasonable. I just wouldn't expect it to happen very soon. So we are on the recovery for the most part. Still a good time to buy. Gold, $1,862.42. Not too shabby. And you look at the chart, they're definitely on an incline for sure. And that's good to see. That is good to see. Platinum finally getting back to almost $1,000 an ounce. That's made a really nice recovery. Yeah, if you look at the chart here, for sure. We hit a real low point here on the 20th. The worst point was on May 19th, at 938. But now we are back in almost at $1,000 an ounce. So good for platinum. Good news for you platinum owners. And palladium, well, palladium is palladium. I don't know how many of us are actually stacking palladium, but it is $2,033 an ounce. And just real spotty. We did have a nice low spot here where it went under 2,000 back on the 20th of May. So 3 days ago. A lot of peaks and valleys in palladium, guys. A lot of peaks. Other than that, there you go. There's your spot price. All right, it was a good week for buying last week, and I'm going to show you a few of the highlights. I don't know about you guys, but I am loving the dip in the silver price. Loving it. It's allowed me to get caught up on some holes in my collection, especially this Queen's Beast White Lion of Mortimer. Just a beautiful coin. I got this shipped for 72 bucks. I mean, compared to what these were selling for, I'm all over that. I'm all over it, and it fills a hole in my collection. Picked up a bunch more of the Canadian geese, 1967, 80% Canadian silver. Really nice coin, almost a proof finish. Beautiful. Picked up a Morgan that I didn't have in 1878. This one's going to be a filler, guys. She's not in the best of shape, a little bit slick, but it does fill the hole in the album for now. I'll upgrade later on. I got a 1921 that's in much better condition. Her details are a lot more discernible. So this one's beautiful, really good shape. And this one's kind of a special one. Let me give you a quick background on this. This is the 1893 Colombian half dollar. It's a 90% silver coin with an actual silver weight of 0.36 ounces. Now, this coin is special on two counts. Number one, two of the most famous American engravers contributed to it. Number two, it was the U.S. Mint's first commemorative coin. The obverse portrays Christopher Columbus, and this was designed by none other than Charles Barber. You know who he is. And on the flip side, we have a depiction of the Santa Maria, and that was designed by George T. Morgan. And I know you know who he is as well. The Mint struck these coins to raise funds for the 1893 World Columbian Exposition in Chicago. And also to celebrate the 400th anniversary of Columbus's first voyage here to the Americas. These came out in 2 years. First set was issued in 1892, and of course the second set was 1893. These were sold at the fair for $1 a piece, so that wasn't really cheap back in the day. Very cool coin. Highly recommend picking them up if you're interested in them. And more Canadian 80% silver. Got a totem pole, silver dollar. Love this one. Love the design on this one. Very clean. It's almost proof-like if you look at the angle. This thing is one shiny coin. It's unbelievable. So yeah, very happy to add that one as well. All right, another one. This is from the Bradford Exchange, which I usually loathe, but I got a good price on this one, and I'm not going to go into detail on it because it's actually going to be a video later in the week. So this is the Battle of Iwo Jima 1 ounce commemorative silver. And if you look here, there's a little bubble on the coin itself, and it contains actual sand from Iwo Jima. You really won't be able to see it. You got to look up close. So really nice coin, nicely done. And like I said, I'm going to do a video on that one later in the week. And last but not least, I picked up $10 face Walker $half. Interesting that as I went through this, hopefully it comes through on video, but you can see where this one's been gilded with gold. And I swear it's plated because it's just too shiny. This thing is just way too shiny. So I think it's been plated, and it has definitely been gilded in gold. There's residue on the sides here. So it was glued into something. I suspect maybe it was in a pendant of some kind. So I don't know. It's cool. I don't think I would have bought this had I known it was in there, but it was in there. So yeah, kind of different. But definitely plated, and definitely it was part of some kind of jewelry, I think, like a pendant. So hey, it's different. What are you going to do? So those are the finds from last week. Pretty cool stuff. Financial advisor Lance Roberts advised in a recent interview that he was concerned enough about the outlook for the housing market that he's putting his own home up for sale, and he plans to rent for the next several years, hoping to buy back in again at substantially lower home valuations. What? I mean, rents are sky high right now. They're at record highs. I mean, I get part of that. There's no maintenance and upkeep on the property, so you can save money there. But at an average U.S. rent of $1,129 a month, that's $13,548 a year gone. So let's say Lance's several years turns into 5 years. Well, he'll have spent a total of $67,740 paying for someone else's property. Look, I get it. The housing bubble is going to burst at some point, and that leaves the possibility of those who bought in high feeling some anxiety. Personally, yeah, I've watched my home literally double, and I could make some nice change on it if I sold now and went to a smaller house, but where the hell would I go? You know, these smaller homes are being snatched up the minute they become available, and the investment firms are the buyers. I think I'm going to just stay put right now. I love where I live, and there's no reason to muck things up just to make a profit, only to lose it later. Or is crypto in a major funk? Typically, when prices decline as rapidly as they have in the crypto market, it can make that coin you've had your eye on look like a great deal. But, as old Wall Street guys used to say, never try to catch a falling knife. This market is still jittery after the mass sell-off triggered by the instability of the Terra USD stablecoin, which imploded earlier after it failed to hold its one-to-one peg with the US dollar. It's currently trading at less than 45 cents a coin. Terra's protocol Luna token, I don't know if you've heard the story of Luna, it was created to help hold Terra USD's value, is in absolute ruins. Luna was trading at, $119 in early April per coin, and is now trading for, maybe a fraction of a penny. It's lost more than 99% of its value over the last few days. The losses are stark with Luna trading at less than a penny. And while it would seem tempting to buy into Luna or any dropping value token or coin, you need to understand that catching a falling knife, aka buying the dip, nearly always ends painfully. Let's take a quick look at the current top cryptos right now. All right, so let's take a look here. Of course, Bitcoin is on top, but look at that price, 30,305. I mean, we're talking about a coin that was tempting 70,000 just last year. Unbelievable drop. Ethereum still hanging in there in the 2000s. Maker is at 1430. Litecoin has dropped to 73.58. Quant, which was trading over 100, 65.05. Solana, which was trading well over 100, $53 per coin. Unbelievable. Volatile market. I mean, it is what it is. I wouldn't recommend getting into this right now if you were on the fence about it. I know prices are low, but you just need to kind of monitor things before you start investing your money in it. So what factors can make the spot price go up or down? Well, there's a lot of them. A lot of factors influence the habits of buyers and sellers of precious metals. Silver's price tends to be more influenced by industrial demand because it has a lot of applications which it's used for and used up, so that must be replaced. Gold has some industrial uses, but it's overwhelmingly purchased for investment, and so it's rarely used up. The catalysts that have the greatest impact on spot prices are the US dollar. US dollar and gold tend to be linked closely together. Specifically and basically, when the dollar rises, gold falls, and vice versa. The behavior of any currency can impact gold prices, but the US dollar does so most directly since gold is primarily priced in dollars. Commodities. Gold is more money than a commodity, but since it has industrial and jewelry applications, the price can be impacted by how commodities as a sector are performing in general. Inflation. If gold tends to rise not only during periods of actual inflation, but even when inflation is anticipated by economists. It's insane. Interest rates. Gold and interest rates are generally inversely correlated. Basically, when rates rise, this is generally thought to be negative for gold. Stock markets. They are closely related with gold. Basically, in a nutshell, when investors are excited about stocks, they don't buy gold. When the stock market is falling and they get nervous, they tend to buy gold. Crisis. In virtually any type of crisis, whether it's terror attack, political upheaval, a recession, gold tends to be viewed as a safe haven. Any event or trend that causes fear in investors often pushes gold prices higher. Manipulation. Let's face reality. All markets are manipulated according to the most basic definition, which is trading with the intent of influencing a price and succeeding. And lastly, silver. Silver normally and historically rises and falls in tandem with gold. It's affected by the same factors listed previously that I just went over, but not to the same degree. Though silver is useful as money for small transactions, silver is extremely bulky compared with gold, and it has many more industrial applications. So it typically doesn't play the same reflexive safe haven role, quote unquote, at least to the same degree that gold has for centuries. Don't clean my damn coin, please. I recently had a transaction on eBay that went well. Everything went great, no problems, shipped quickly, yada, 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 the whole deal. And it was for my Colombian Exposition $50. Now, something was a little off when I opened up the envelope, and I'm going to show you exactly what that was. So the picture on the right is that's the auction picture, and the one on the left is what I actually got. It's hard to tell in this slide, but you can kind of see it. The one on the right is a lot more dingy than the one on the left, which is what I got. Clearly, this coin was cleaned before he shipped it out. Now, I get it. Sometimes they use just regular pictures for multiple auctions, not necessarily the coin you might get. In this case, however, that is the coin. If you look at the areas that I've circled, they are the identifying marks on this coin. It's the same coin. I don't know what compelled him to clean this coin before he sent it out, but yeah, let's not do that. I know you guys here are smarter than that, and I know most of my viewers, if not all, would never do that. I don't understand why anybody would. Don't clean your coins before you send them out. That's basic etiquette. And finally, one last bit of useless information. Taylor Swift received an honorary doctorate of fine arts from New York University. Dr. Swift. There are differences between the doctorates. Doctorate degrees in academics require you to meet certain educational qualifications. Honorary degrees kind of recognize individuals for their achievements and contribution to society. While I'm not knocking Miss Swift's contributions, she's pretty giving individual. I cannot listen to a single song that she's ever done. I just can't do it. I don't understand the whole honorary doctorate thing, but more power to her. All right, this week's featured channel is going to be Howard's Coin Finds. Howard is across the pond from us in the U.S., and you will not find many more knowledgeable individuals. Howard gets it down to the detail. I mean, this guy has more knowledge of coins than anyone I've interacted with up to this point on YouTube. Very informative videos, covers the spectrum of just about everything you could think of. He's a collector by nature, but he is a detailed collector. When I tell you he catches everything, he catches everything. If you want to learn some knowledge, I highly recommend heading over to Howard's. And entertaining guy. Give him a look and let him know that Silver and Gold Stack Attack sent you. And that is going to wrap up this 23rd of May edition of the Monday Mashup. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you made it to this point, I appreciate you hanging in there. I will catch up with you guys in the next few days, actually, with another video. It's going to be the Battle of Iwo Jima 1 ounce coin. It has really special meaning to me, so this is going to be an honor to do this video, actually. So until then, you guys know what to do. It doesn't even bear repeating, but you know what to do. That's right. Damn right. Get stacked. I'll see you next week. In the meantime, you guys stay safe, and I'll catch you later. I am out of here. Peace, people.